Attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And Stroud now to throw. That's complete. It's Collins. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Here's Stroud. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Schultz. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly. But, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
A man who was a collegiate standout nearby in Austin, it's B. John Robinson. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Cousins to throw it. That's complete to the tight end, Werner. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. They'll run this one right with Robinson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Christian Harris. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he's caught. Touchdown, Texans. Stephon Diggs, 30 yards. And the Texans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it 2nd and 7. Now Cousins. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons first down as he's up past the 45-yard line.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one...
And a pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Will Anderson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Darnell Mooney, 60 yards. And the Falcons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams, and that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
Stroud looking to throw. To the right side and caught by Dell. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. From the gun on third down, here's Stroud. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 47 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn won't be good. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Cousins now. That's caught by Warner. He tied in. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. Cousins. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. Throwing is Cousins. Got an open man. It's McLeod. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Now Cousins going to change it up. 2nd and 4. And a pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And it is caught. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 41 yards. Cousins. This is caught. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. Again, it's Robinson. And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack to stop him short of the first. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. Here's Cousins. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early to have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Stroud to throw it. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Falcons are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, Charles, it was so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
That's complete to Mooney. Touchdown! Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he brings this out past the 20 to the 24. Final play of the half, Stroud. That's to the sideline and incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. Throwing, Cousins. He's got a man, complete. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 40 yards.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on 3rd down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Brought down on the play by the linebacker, Christian Harris. Play action now. Cousins. His throw incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
To throw is Cousins. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the 1st down and around the 22. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. Koo knocks this one through the post. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same, because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Stroud is hit, and the ball is loose. And the Falcons grab it. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the give, here's Robinson. And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now Cousins. Dumps this one off to Algier. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. A chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. To throw, Cousins. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I would describe the way that he's played today as mature. He's already moved on mentally from that incompletion, and he's more than ready to throw his next pass downfield.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will extend their lead even further. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were going to try back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because it didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Stroud. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Here we go.
And Stroud now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Now Cousins sees something. He's going to change this around. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Falcons. Ray McCloud, 67 yards. And the Falcons use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Cousins will try and throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Texans 21. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. Still going past the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Texans. And that big fourth quarter return, Charles, makes this a one-score game.
And now it all comes down to philosophy. All right, they just had the big return for a touchdown, so the momentum is high. Do you want to ride that and go for two? Or do you just go ahead and kick the extra point and come back and rely on your defense?
And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Now Cousins. Got a man, it's London. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. Hand off now to Robinson. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. To the sideline and incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Cousins to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. It's caught inside the 25. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Back to the ground with Robinson.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football. I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
Here's Sims now from his end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Stroud. Finding Schultz. And brought down, but a big gain, a gain that they needed. The only thing to to keep in mind here is with him being tackled in bounds, that clock is moving. One final shot for C.J. Stroud.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out.